Hey, thanks for coming back for yet another rambling video vlog from work to home. Today's special because some overtime happened today and I'm leaving a little later today than I normally do. Normally out by like around 6:30. Today I got to work until 10 o'clock. Yay, overtime. Hey, I'll take it. Well, okay, I kind of don't want it, but the money is always appreciated, and so you know what, I'll take it. So the benefit by which I'll have more light once I get out from the once I get out from underneath the parking structure. This weekend I think I want to talk a little bit, or probably a lot, about the big release this week in video games, No Man's Sky. A lot of people have been interested in it, in watching my favorite Twitch streamers. Everybody seems to be playing it. Well, maybe not everybody, but there's maybe only one or two of my favorite streamers not playing it. And I don't know if they were just waiting for the PC version to come out. As we all know, the PC version came out after the PlayStation 4 version. PlayStation 4 version of No Man's Sky was released on Tuesday, and for whatever reason, the PC version was pushed back to Friday. So, but I've watched a lot of streamers streaming it. Okay, I personally have only watched a little bit of footage. I kind of already know my opinions on No Man's Sky, and they're cautiously, neutrally optimistic. I mean, I already kind of know how interested or not I am in No Man's Sky. It's Minecraft in space, and not even that, because there's no base building yet. I have Minecraft. I've gotten to the point with Minecraft, and I think I've mentioned this before, I've gotten to the point with Minecraft that I only load it up to see what wondrous worlds it generates. You know, I'll tweak the settings to see if, you know, just to let it generate and see what happens. So extreme worlds, I love watching extreme worlds. Tall worlds with the skybox is way up there. It's all fun and interesting, but of limited playtime for me. Now, I suppose a lot of that's because I prefer to solo. I'm not really too much for social gameplay. Oh well. So Minecraft, after a bit, my thing in Minecraft for a while was that I would dig a hole all the way down to bedrock, and then create a tower all the way up to the skybox. And you know, you can do that a couple times and go, okay, yep, that's my creation. I'm done. And if you don't have somebody to feed off of, I guess, well, for me anyway, the interest does wane. Where again, I will occasionally open the program up and just wander around and see what it creates. So, I like Minecraft. I bought it. I got into the Minecraft hype just as Penny Arcade was really hyping it up a couple years ago, before their full release. I've had my fun with it, and I'm mostly done with it. And then from there, I came across Terraria, and personally for me, I think Terraria is a much better game. Minecraft is very sandboxy. Minecraft is very much do what you want. You know, there's a thing you can do that can technically be called beating the game, but really Minecraft is about exploration. It's about building. It's about it's about, Minecraft is kind of about whatever you want it to be, and so is Terraria to a degree. But I think where Minecraft does offer a very limited progression, so to speak, and an event that could be considered the end of the game. Okay, I have done this thing. I have beat Minecraft. Terraria, I feel, has a much greater sense of progression. Both games are virtually limitless. You can always play more. They have non-stop, forever play. So, even though I'm sitting here saying that I feel Terraria has a better set of progression steps, do this, then this, lets you do this, do that, which gives you the ability to, and so on. And I kind of prefer the art style of Terraria over Minecraft. Not that there's anything wrong with Minecraft, and Minecraft's specific look, it works well for Minecraft. And then after Terraria, there was a game out for the longest time in open beta. Oh, really? See, this is what happens when you work 12 hours. Starbound is the sequel, I feel, to Terraria. Similar-ish art style. It's really different, but it's still 2D pixel art. It looks like something that could have been done either, well, not really late generation. Super Nintendo would have been more like probably first generation PlayStation, where you're still working in 2D pixel artwork, but of a fidelity that would have been beyond what was available on the Super Nintendo or Genesis level systems. Or I could be wrong. But anyway, I digress. So I've been playing Starbound, and my wife had seen Starbound and told me she'd wanted it for the longest time. I'm like, well, let's let it get out of open beta. Let's see what happens when it finally goes live. And didn't quite hold out. Actually, it was about a month before it went live, but I didn't know it was going live. We wound up buying it, and then it went live. I'm like, oh hey, good timing. And I haven't gotten as far in Starbound as I have in Terraria, but it's just Starbound is Terraria in space. You travel among different planets, getting your resources, your minerals, finding your awesome items, and upgrading. And then along comes No Man's Sky. And I'd seen No Man's Sky, like many of us did, at that PlayStation 4 launch event, where PlayStation came in. Microsoft had just revealed the Xbox One and what they were planning on doing, and it was going to be this the heart of the home media entertainment center. And Sony swooped in and said, hey, that's all really cool and awesome, but we're going to be the gaming system, like the next generation gaming systems are supposed to be. We'll let Microsoft do their multimedia thing, because after that, I think it was an E3. After that E3, it really came out Microsoft wanting to be multimedia. Oh, and it can play video games, and PlayStation 4 messaged themselves as, we're a video game system. Oh, and you might be able to do some media stuff, and that was all pretty neat and interesting. But anyway, but at that event, not only were we shown some really cool titles, but No Man's Sky was one of those titles shown, and it was pretty neat. I admit, the ability to hop into a spaceship and seamlessly go from planet to taking off through atmosphere to space to deep space travel, and it was all pretty seamless. And from what I've watched, it's still that seamlessness, although you can now see that you can see where those transitions are basically your loading screens, but it's all well done. But again, I've watched people play, I've watched people stream, and ultimately, I don't think, for me, No Man's Sky is a $60 game. It's whatever quadrillion number of planets. Awesome. That's a bunch of shit I'm not going to be interested in. The thing with the guy being able to get a copy super early and play through a pre-day one patch version of that game, and I didn't even know all that was happening until after the fact. But seeing what the game is now after release and getting that post-release patch, it went from Minecraft to Terraria to Starbound to No Man's Sky. And maybe that's unfair. And the guys behind No Man's Sky have talked about they are going to be patching in base building, so you can set roots down if you want. But from a lot of sources I trust and I've watched review it, the game really isn't about taking roots. It's about constantly exploring. It's about exploring to the degree that you set down on a planet, you mine one or two things, or maybe if it's rich in a particular element, you do a little bit of heavy mining. But it's really, it's like butterfly touching. You set down, you fly through deep space, you come across a planet, you do a quick scan. Oh, hey, there's some minerals here that I need, or that element I need for deep space travel is here, or there's a crafting element that a planet has a lot of. So you'll touch down, get what you need, but it sounds like you're encouraged to keep going, to never grow roots. So while base building being added in is cool for the people that want it, and I'm sure there are tons of people that want it, that's really not what the game is supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about the journey. And even if you don't take the journey from where you start to the center of the galaxy or the center of the universe, I'm still a little unclear as to which it is, but even if you don't take the guided journey from start to here's our finish, you're still encouraged to explore and never settle in one place. And that seems certainly interesting. And again, the footage I've watched makes it look amazing and beautiful. And you come across the different life forms and the different mineral formations. And, it may be called unobtainium on one planet and have it all on another planet. But from what I'm hearing, it's still basically the same element. It's just named differently on planets. None of this is personally like a knock against the game. This all sounds interesting, but I don't want to spend $60 on the game. And it's good that Sony invested in it and put advertising behind it and made it look and sound like, hey, it's this big AAA title. And I kind of actually hope it is a AAA level title with a small man team, because it'd be nice to see a return to small man teams that keep their vision of their games. But all that aside, I've played these games, these survival, exploration, crafting games, and I do like them. I like them an awful lot. But after Minecraft and after Terraria and after Starbound, I think the genre's played out. No Man's Sky will probably be the last one, or until somebody comes along and completely remakes the whole genre. But No Man's Sky is going to sit on the sidelines until it's time for me to pick it up, and that'll be about $20. Anyway, I'm almost home. Thank you for watching. I hope my rambling was somewhat coherent. As I've said, I'm a little tired. My normal bedtime is about 8 a.m. So we're looking at 2.5 hours now past my bedtime. Oh, and I get to go back to work tonight at 6 p.m. So I've got 8 hours between shifts. So got to make that money. All right. Well, again, thank you for watching. See you next time. Have a good day.